So it's not an actual, it's virtue signaling. And this is something that Tim Walz does. Let me tell you about the other thing that he has done. This is from a Fox News article. Sanctuary state. Walz signed law making Minnesota a destination for transgender therapies for kids. Vice President Harris's running mate, Minnesota Governor Tim Walz, brings a track record to the Democrat ticket that could help energize the country's left-wing base, along with several progressive transgender policies aimed at children. Walz, a former Army National Guardsman and a former teacher, was one of the first governors to sign into law a bill making Minnesota a, quote, sanctuary state, end quote, for children seeking transgender surgical procedures and hormone prescriptions. This laid the groundwork for several more of his progressive LGBTQ policies. The law tells courts in Minnesota not to follow prosecutions from other states against people who come to Minnesota for treatments like puberty blockers, hormone therapy, or surgery. Before the law was passed, Walz had already issued an order May 2023 to prevent criminalization of transgender procedures in the state. Okay, so this is, we'll just end it with that part right there. That's what's important. This is all part of his this is very progressive. This is, no matter where you align politically, I think we can all agree that children should not be taking hormone treatments and surgeries. Whether you believe in transgenderism or not, whether you think it's good for the society or not, we can all agree that children should not be doing it. Okay? I understand the want and the need to want to help children that are struggling. I understand the want to need to protect your child if they are feeling this way. I understand that completely. And I do believe there are some people who do have gender dysphoria. I believe it's possible. I do also believe that some people do not. And this is just something different that they want to be a part of, which once again is a whole nother issue. And that's understandable, and that's something that can be worked through. That's something that can be worked through with talking and getting to know your child better. And that can be worked through with therapies and things like that. Like, that is more of where the money should be going to. Because if this is a real issue, that's what they should be working toward. And this is someone with these type of policies. Because what we're voting for, even if he seemed like such a fun guy and like he really does care about people, what we're voting for are the administration who's going to, and we're voting for people who are going to create policy. We're voting for the administration. We're voting for people who are going to be in charge of different agencies that will be affecting us. And someone with this type of mindset, someone who thinks like this is not someone that we want in charge of things that affect children. This is not okay. Giving children allowing them to make these permanent decisions at such a young age is not okay. And I think it's become, people don't want to be seen as mean or rude or like they don't care. And I don't either. Like, I truly care. That's why I'm saying something. So, you kind of like, well, the child, they really want that. No, it is okay to say a child should not make these type of permanent decisions. We can discuss after they turn 18. But right now we're discussing children. A child should not be able to make those type of permanent decisions. Someone who thinks this is an okay policy is not someone who should be in our White House. Point blank, period. And that's a wrap on Those Are the Girls for the day. No, but I want to do more things like this. I kind of bring up other things that I'm seeing, just so you know, because I think it's important to talk about policy. Who cares that he's a nice, fun, funny guy that, like, you'd want to sit down and have dinner with? I don't care. He's running for an office. We don't need this type of administration. Okay.